Want to try over here?
We can try, sure.
I just got my first white hair, which is normal because I am 31 years old. I hope you can hear me because it's a little bit loud outside, but I just don't want to stay inside. And I was talking to my sister about it, and I felt like it was so sad. And not because I'm having white hair, because that is very normal. And honestly, I don't care. I think it's like beautiful and charming. And it's a blessing seeing your body being able to grow old and live all those years. But what made me sad is that I've always kept my hair in protective styles, in braids, weaves, wigs most of the times, and I've never actually enjoyed my own hair. And I was like, now my hair color is changing, so I have never enjoyed my hair in this state, in this color, because I've been hiding it away and making it more presentable, more manageable, and that made me so sad because of the time that I've wasted, that have passed. And I know it sounds silly, maybe if you're like not black, maybe you can relate to what I'm saying. But as a black girl who has always been accustomed to make my hair look presentable for jobs, for life in general, it's just sad that I just fell victim into this whole mentality and disliked my hair so much. And it's funny because I've made a video about my hair like a year or 2 years ago, and I do believe everything that I say, but sometimes you just like, my hair won't work with me. So it's easier for me to just throw a wig, especially when I'm working very early shifts or when I'm working every day and I don't have the time, because our hair takes more time and patience to handle and to style. And now I'm just here in the island having my hair down, natural hair, and yeah, it's a little bit, it may look a little bit crazy. And because of the whole like weaves and wigs, my hairline has thinned a lot, which I want to fix. Maybe like have some oils, do some head massage. I do miss the people back in England and my friends and my lovely coworkers. I will be staying here for 1 more week, so I'm here for 10 days in total. And after here, I'm going to another place which I'm going to show you and start working there for the season, for the summer season, and then we will see. Come with me to Ia and I will take you to the most famous spot that everyone goes there to watch the sunset.
Hello, welcome to Santorini.
I also met a lot of friends that used to work here in the island when I was working with them during that time, and it was so nice catching up and seeing around all those familiar faces. It just felt like I never left, actually. It just felt like going somewhere that you know the place very well and you don't feel like a stranger. It was a great day to watch the sunset. As you can see, like the sun was a little bit covered by clouds, but it was still beautiful. But during the winter, that's when you're going to enjoy the most spectacular sunsets in Santorini. I used to find it so uncomfortable sitting on a table by myself and ordering a meal for just one person and maybe getting some weird looks from strangers wondering why a young lady is sitting by herself. For me, this is a way of showing yourself love by treating yourself and with a nice meal and taking yourself outside. You need to be able to enjoy your own company and be comfortable to sit with your own feelings and thoughts. As you can see from this video, I am not doing anything crazy. I am just mostly enjoying my time and time with friends, time with loved ones, and eating a lot and just going out, just having proper vacations and slowing down and enjoying. Look at this view, like everything is so beautiful. I feel so relaxed. I just had a massage. I feel so privileged just saying that out loud, but I needed that a lot. I'm just gonna sit here now and enjoy the view. And I have my laptop with me and I wanted to do some editing, but I don't feel like doing editing right now. I just want to take in this view. Let me share this with you. Let me show you what I'm seeing right now. Look at this. How beautiful is this? It's so unreal. There is something so magical about Santorini. Like just words cannot describe. And I used to work here in the restaurant close to here, and this used to be my view every day for the past 3 years, and you just never get over it. You just never get tired of this view. I also saw my old boss earlier and she offered me the job that I used to have here, but I don't know, I'm just thinking about it. It's very tempting because I do know the people here and everything feels so familiar, but I just feel like I want to challenge myself a little bit, and I've made some plans before arriving here. So I just want to stick to those plans and challenge myself a little bit and try something new and go to a new place. And I don't know if this is the wisest thing to do, but I just feel like I want to grow in different departments of my life. And that also means in my career life. And I just feel like I have already tried and walked this path, and there's nothing new to learn from here. So I think I'm just going to just stay here for a while, enjoy the food, enjoy the people, enjoy the view, and then carry on with my journey to the new destination, which I'm going in 4 days for today. But I keep saying that, and I do believe that growth comes from putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, and if something feels too comfortable, then you're just not growing. And this period of my life, I choose growth and experience and meeting new people and seeing new things and trying new things for the first time. I wrote something on my notebook and I just wanted to share it with you. I feel it's very fitting now that I'm back in Greece and the way that I'm feeling right now. And it goes something like this. I am a 31-year-old Nigerian Greek, and I am not ashamed to admit that. As a teenager, when someone will ask me where I'm from, my answer will always change depending the person asking me. If it was a Greek person asking, I would say I am Nigerian, because the racism I endured growing up here felt like they took away the right from me to be called one of them. If it was a Nigerian person asking, I will say I am Greek to avoid being asked questions about Nigeria which I did not have the answers, and I will receive looks of disappointment. I lost contact from my family in a young age, growing up in a white community, and had no one to teach me the language and traditions. I used to feel not black enough around black kids because I didn't know the songs everyone was singing, and we didn't have the same common friends, and my style did not match theirs. And I felt too black within the white community I grew up because my hair was different, my facial features were different, and my voice was different. After all these years, I feel more Greek when I am away and more Nigerian when I am back. I am Greek. Greece is where I was born, is where I learned how to speak, how to read in Greek, how to communicate in Greek. I learned the history, the traditions, and the songs, and celebrated every big moment of the nation with them. I am Nigerian. I am proud of where I come from, even if I'm still learning about my history. My ancestors and my parents live within me, and that's something no one can take away from me. I am me, and both at the same time, with love. And I think the title to that is a sense of belonging, a sense of home. And I've always wondered and struggled to name my one place a home to me because, as I said, I felt I didn't have the right to claim Greece as my home because they made it so clear when I was younger that I was not welcomed. Kids can be very cruel, and unfortunately, not only kids, you can see a lot of adults being mean to younger people, to teenagers, and that is just so sad. But everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and at the end, home is where you feel like yourself most. And I find home to be in more than one place, and one of those places is Greece as well. And I don't wake up every day feeling that way, especially if I encounter some mean people that day, but it's my first language and it's how I learned to communicate and express myself, and I went to school, and I know more about Greece than I know about anywhere else. And we shouldn't be scared to claim our place, our spot in this earth, in any piece of land that feels close to our hearts, no matter what anyone else will say. And you're allowed to appreciate the beauty you see around you and to feel connected to this land. And hey, cute, my friend. And as I was saying, when I stepped into this island and I went for a walk and a walk around, and I saw so many familiar faces, they were all so welcoming, and they just wanted to give me a hug, ask me about everything. It just felt like coming back to a place that you're wanted, and I think that's a feeling of feeling at peace with where you where you are, and with your home as well. But home is where you make it, and I think that when I was younger, I was always in a fight mode with Chris because my walls were so high. It was easier for me to be ready to fight and to have this defensive stand because I wanted to be prepared for when I get attacked. And it's such a toxic and bad way to grow up and to feel as a kid. But my past experiences should not define your past experiences should not define the way you move into this world and the way you choose to see this world. And I want to see this land for something beautiful and something more than that chapter of my life, because it's worth it. And it's just sad holding on to those bad memories, and I feel like I'm finally ready to let go of that dark chapter and be more forgiving and more accepting and more like loving, because you need to be also feel ready to forgive in order to move on, and that does take time. The weather is just perfect temperature. I feel happy. At the end, I did sit down to edit a little bit because I haven't touched my laptop for ages, and I had a lot of videos to edit that I want to share with you guys. The next day, I was able to watch a little bit more beautiful sunset. I didn't go to the same spot, so I just watched it from my room in the hotel, but still. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video inspires you to slow down and treat yourself once in a while. And I do realize that I'm privileged in many ways, and not everyone is able to afford trips here and there. This is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you on my next one. Have a lovely day. Bye.